How's it going, guys? My name is Chris and welcome to another review with Homes in 5, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Plantronics Rig 500 gaming headset. Now, I've had this headset since the day of release. I'd like to thank Plantronics first and foremost for running an awesome event as well as Surprise Attack. Plantronics and Surprise Attack ran an event a couple of months ago to basically highlight this headset's release, and a select bunch of Australian media got to go along and attend the event, check out the headset, try it out in a few games there, and then take one home. So got one of these for you guys to have to hear my opinion on, basically, and something that I'll show you later on, which is really cool from the event, has made this headset different to what you'll actually get in the box, but we'll talk about that later on. The first thing that I always like to talk about, as some of you may remember from headphone reviews that I've done in the past, is the actual comfort of the headset. Now, if a headset sounds great, that's perfect, but if you can't deal with having it on your head for in excess of an hour if you're playing games, then you're not going to want to actually use that headphone. And this headphone in particular is incredibly comfortable, and I'm very impressed with what Plantronics have done with this. Now, this is actually a modular headset, meaning that the entire thing comes apart. Now, as you can see on screen here, just as I cut to myself with this on the counter, you can see that this entire thing will come apart, right from the headband through to the headphones. The entire thing disconnects. Now, the cables don't come away from the drivers and the microphone doesn't, but everything else on this is able to be disconnected, and it makes for an incredibly light headset. The fact that there's no joints and hinges and metal bands throughout it that add some extra weight and in some cases cause discomfort. So in that sense, I'm very impressed with how light this is and just how comfortable Plantronics have made this for long-term use. I've sat down with this for a couple of hours as well, which is usually my benchmark. Personally, it's a personal benchmark. If I can sit down for 2 hours and play with the headset and not start shuffling the headset around on the top of my head going, this is uncomfortable, I'd like to move it, then that passes the test for me. Anything in excess of that, you kind of expect it to start moving a headphone or a headset around in general, but it sits very, very flush on the head. It's incredibly light, and I had a good experience using it in that sense so far. Continuing with comfort, we'll talk about the earpieces here, and again, with a nice close-up, you can see that the padding on the actual headphones is incredibly deep, and this makes for a lot more space for your ears, and a much bigger circle on the inside too, to allow for your ears to actually fit inside. Now, I've got very big ears as well. I've told you guys in the past I've got a big dome, so like a bigger headset is kind of hard to fit too, but big head, big ears, and this headphone still manages to accommodate for me, so I'm again very, very happy with that. I'm sure there are people out there with bigger ears and a bigger head than me, and I've still got room to move, so you guys should be okay with this headphone as well. But yeah, the deeper padding is really good, means your ears don't rub against the driver on the inside, and you've still got that mesh insert in there too, to make sure that you don't have your ears frictioning against the plastic on the inside, and also protects the driver from any sweat that may come from long-term gaming, or if you're in a hot room like I am right now. The material, I will say, for the headband and for the earpiece here, while I have used it for a couple of months, I feel like after a period of time, this doesn't feel like material that is going to be as long-lasting as I may like it to be. It's a bit early for me to say that though, because I haven't used it enough to create a long-term experience for the headset, but the material does still feel incredibly nice, and it shouldn't be too hard for you to try and possibly get these replaced or repaired if you do have an issue with the padding kind of coming away after a period of time. We'll move on to the microphone now. We'll talk about that piece there. Now, I have used this for communication on Skype and in games in general, just with other people. I haven't tried recording with it in terms of gameplay, but I have heard the audio back, and for a microphone for general communication, if you're using this with friends and family or just anybody you want to talk to online, then it's good to communicate with. In terms of audio quality, if you're looking to create video content, if you're looking to start up a YouTube channel, or if you're looking to have something with commentary on it or a podcast, this is probably not the microphone that you're looking for, and this is a $99 headset, so don't get me wrong when I say that you should expect more than what you pay for, but I personally would not be using this to create any video content with. That's just my opinion, and there will be a sample for the audio at the very end of this video if you'd like to hear me do a demonstration. If you skip to the end of this video or just watch all the way through and get to that, you'll be able to hear me testing this out so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. But personally, I think it's great for communication, not so much for making YouTube content. But if you want to, if you need something to make do, this is definitely a great way to go. Apart from that, the last thing that I would like to talk to you about is, I guess, what the audio quality is like overall and what comes in the box. So audio quality, again, as I said, this is a $99 headset, so this is an entry to lower mid-level headset. This isn't something that's like the bee's knees, top of the line, and something that you're really going to get to start out with. On that note, very, very impressed. I was happy with the sound quality that came out of these. I would have liked to hear a little bit more bass or a bit more oomph, and that's only from just wanting to hear a little bit more. With that being said, I was able to play around on the computer and change the audio settings a bit, and I was able to get a bit more power out of them, or a bit more of a strong sound. But I guess because of what the driver is made to do, you don't get as big a range as you will with some of the higher end headphones, but you definitely get $99 worth of audio quality out of this, and I was very happy with that based on that particular spec. Inside of the box, you do get this particular headphone, of course. You get the headband, which is in there, you get your earpieces, you get the band, and you get your normal long cable just there, just to plug it in. So that's a 3.5mm connection. This is not a USB headset. I'll just set this down here. And the thing that I got that was different before I put this down actually is at the event we had a custom made headband done. So if you guys can see, I have a carbon fiber blue kind of paint design on top of mine. In the box, when you get yours, you will get this black one, which is perfectly fine, incredibly flexible. I'm not going to flex it too much because it freaked me out when the guy did it at the show. But this guy flexed it all over the place, and it's supposed to be made of an incredibly high grade plastic. And it's incredibly flexible. I haven't snapped it before. I don't want to do it now, and I'm only doing it because I'm freaked out about snapping it. I'm just worried about it. I saw the guy bend it basically in half, which freaked me out, and I was worried about pieces snapping off near me, but he got away with it, and it just goes to show the headset is made of a high quality plastic. The other piece that you get inside is this splitter, which is basically for your microphone and headphone audio and throughput. So if you have a computer that supports the 2-in-1, then that's what you want to go with, and that just adds on. Otherwise, if you're using it through a mixer or you just want audio, then use your standard 3.5mm and you are good to go. You guys know that I don't like giving number ratings for headsets or games or any kind of accessory or product in general, and I'm still not going to ever do that. So I would just have to say that if you're looking for an entry to lower mid-level headset, if you're looking for something that's going to make do and not break the bank, I would very much recommend picking these up. I think that they're a great headset for something that's good to start out with. If you'd like to, check out down in the description, there's a few places that I'll be linking for where you can pick this headphone up. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on the headphone. If you guys like it, then let me know. If you picked it up and for some reason you hate it, then also let me know. For anybody who's starting out, for people who may pick this up, because I'm targeting this towards a certain kind of a certain audience in my opinion. I think it's made for people who are starting out or want to who don't want to break the bank. If you're in that particular audience, then very much I think that this is for you, and I think that you'll like it. If you're someone who's expecting way more than you should get out of $99.95, then I'm not really going to take your opinion on it, because it's a $99 headset and you get $99 worth out of this, and I'm very happy with what Plantronics have done with this unit. So Plantronics and Surprise Attack, thank you once again for giving this headphone to me to review and to keep. I will be handing this on to my roommate, who is in the exact same situation as I told you guys before. He is starting out and needs something basic to use, so this will be for him. But if you guys pick it up, let me know your feedback, and if you like this review, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe down the bottom to become one of the homies. If you'd like to join the crew, then feel free to get onto everything social media as well down in the description. And I hope you guys have liked this video. See you in the next one, and have an awesome week. Bye! Hey guys, so if you stuck around for the end of the video, this is a test just to let you guys hear what the quality is like for the Rig 500 microphone. I hope you guys have liked this video, and I'll see you in some more soon. Catch you later.